I know most of you guys have wore these before, and I think they're the dumbest. What, a paracord bracelet? No. These plastic buckles. What do these things have any place in bushcraft? Maybe you could scrape some of this off and it would be a good fire starter. We'll have to try that sometimes. But I have found something that beats that, and it's this right here. This is just crazy. I'll tell you how I came about this tie and how to tie off this paracord bracelet in a way that just amazes me. So stick around. So like I said, I never really liked these plastic buckles. I mean, yeah, they work. It's what everybody's always used. And you know, getting them clipped on isn't that hard. I pinch my hair, and then it just looks, cheap. Kind of gawky. But anyways, I want to show you, you've probably seen me wear this without a buckle. And right here, I'm going to show you how to tie it, and then I'm going to put it on and show you the way that I have found to tie off a paracord bracelet. Now, whenever you make a paracord bracelet, you're going to have these eyelets right here. And so you're going to want to open them up. You know, once you get to where you can do this, you don't need them this big, but it's for demonstration purposes. All right, you're also going to have two ends that you'd be very familiar with right here. And those two ends are going to thread right into there. That's the first step. Now, I want you to notice something here, that this right here is pulling this right here. See that? And what I'm going to do is take the long one and put it under here, and then I'm going to cinch it right there. Now this one is tied to right here, and so if I pull this loop will tighten. So I want to give it a little bit, pull that back, and I'll take the shorter one and feed it under that one. So we end up with something like this. And then that eyelet over here, that's where this one's going to tuck. And that leaves us with one of the coolest finishing ties of a paracord bracelet that I have ever seen. And it does not go anywhere. Super secured. All right, so let me tell you the story about this bracelet. And you know, I've been wearing it. It wasn't that long ago, I was doing my fishing challenge and I twisted my ankle up really bad. And I was pretty much laid up with my foot propped up, trying to heal up. And I healed up really fast. But you know, in my downtime, I said, you know what, there's something I've never done. I've never done a paracord bracelet. So I cut a piece of paracord and I sat there watching YouTube tutorials and I figured out how to do the weave. I did the weave and then I said, how do you finish it? How do you tie it off? And everybody had these buckles that they would use. They would have these monkey knots that would kind of cinch in. They'd pull it tight and do something. And I was like, I don't have one. I didn't think the monkey knot and the hoop, you know, with the knot in the end of all that, I didn't like that. I didn't think it'd be very comfortable. And then the plastic buckles, you know, I could have disassembled that old paracord bracelet. Like I said, I didn't really like the plastic buckles. And so I just started playing around with it. Now the amazing thing is, this is that piece of paracord that I cut off that day. And this is the bracelet that I made that day, the first try. And the length of this bracelet is what I ended up with. I didn't cut any of this off. Let me show you again when I take this off. This is how the bracelet was finishing up. And I had these off-sided ends. And I could not have planned it. It's almost like it was ordained to be the level 3 cross tie. All right, so now, can you put that on yourself? Absolutely. So we've got, again, the bracelet laying like this with the long end on top, the eyelets opened up. I'm gonna lay my arm on my leg. I'm gonna thread the long one in first. I'm gonna thread the second one in next. I'm gonna turn my wrist over. I'm gonna open up a slot for this. It's going in right there. Then we're gonna pull. Then we're gonna open that up. Then he's going in right there. And then the eyelet right here gets the long leg. And again, perfection. I can't make it up. The level 3 cross tie. The coolest means of finishing off a paracord bracelet I've ever seen. And you saw it first here. All right, so if you've seen this in the videos, that's the story of it. It's something I've been wearing, something I came up with, something that worked out perfectly. You know, I'm still amazed at how well it stays on. It does not come loose. Again, I'm just blown away by it. I thought it'd be the coolest thing to share that with you guys. So again, tell me what you think about it. Is that like the coolest way to tie off a paracord bracelet you've ever seen? Or had you rather have those silly plastic buckles? You know, as for me, I'm rocking the level 3 cross tie. All right, guys, thank you for joining me this... Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. That's too cool. All right, here we go. You ready? Level 3 readiness. The surrender of your Lynx Gear Hunter is accepted. You're allowed to keep, until needed, the one more try card. We can now resume our regularly scheduled challenges. Allow this short recap. You successfully created a cordless friction fire, a long-fought battle that ended in a great accomplishment. It is no easy feat. Many try and many fail. You saw success once more. Congratulations. Your next challenge, if you decide to accept it, is to build a cordless shelter. After the build, there must be a night spent in it. At the shelter location, a fire randomly selected must be deemed worthy by some means of usage. In your arsenal remains the following: your multi-tool, your folding saw, your hatchet, your tarp, your fire kit. You also have remaining a tool upgrade you've yet to cash in. The cordage must be shelved for this challenge. Keep in mind, shelter building doesn't have to be hard unless you make it hard. 3 chances are offered, and awards and sacrifices lie in wait. Level 3 readiness, what will it be? Looking forward to your response. Well, as always, as much as I hate to leave cordage behind, I can wear my bracelet, I'm sure, but I won't be taking it apart. Building a shelter without cordage, I accept. I think that'll be a fun challenge, and I could use the rewards if I am successful. Losing out on that fishing challenge was really a bummer. Losing my Lynx Gear Hunter in that challenge was really a bummer. So who knows, maybe I'll be able to earn it back. Time will tell. All right, guys, thanks for joining me this week for this week's video. I hope you've enjoyed the bracelet, the level 3 cross tie, and I hope you are ready to watch as the challenges continue. All right. Well, guys, this is level 3 readiness. Remind you, finish what you start, finish strong, and be ready for anything because it's coming. Level 3 out. coolest tie-off you've ever seen. Ladies and gentlemen, I give to you the level 3 cross tie.